Welcome one and all. Playoffs week 1. Who's
Podcast playoff
excited?
edition, baby. I
Yup.
can tell you probably only about half the league.
Wait, what?
You asked who's excited. I said I can
Oh,
tell
only
you
about
probably
half
only
the
about
league.
half the
Yep, that's correct. There are 7 people who are excited and 7 who are probably still crying. Actually, there's quite a few who've been eliminated for a couple of weeks now, so they're probably over it by now. But Dad's probably still getting over it, if I had to guess. R.I.P. Dad. Valiant attempt. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky.
Yeah, you
Actually,
started making me sweat there. That Michael Wilson or whatever his name is, he was freaking going ham.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm actually gonna pop back to week 14 really quick just to see. Not that Dad needs to feel any worse about it, but if Dad had played Mom, Garrett, Nathan, Chris, Shannon, Ben, me, or Beth, he would have won. And yeah, unfortunately, the one person couldn't afford to lose and have you win and had to play you. So that's just unlucky, man.
Yeah, the script writers couldn't have written it any better
Yep.
for week 14 playing in playoff matchup. We're getting there for the NFL playoffs soon too. I'm sure we'll have some of those actual real life matchups.
NFL playoffs get nuts.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad, that I knocked you out.
Yep. Rest in peace is dead. All right.
We move on.
We push forward. Looks like top scorer was Veronica, and we're gonna throw Josh Allen in on the thumbnail because he almost had 40 points in that crazy ass game.
Josh went sicko mode.
Yep. Sicko mode for real. All right. Gonna be a pretty relatively quick one. Let's see who made the playoffs. Who got the bye week, Spencer?
Yeah, you made it. I hear it.
11-3, baby. I'm a juggernaut. On to the semis I go. Not much we need to talk about. Just need my team to stay healthy. Our number 2 seed was good old Sean, who started off 0-4 this year. Is that correct? Or no, he was 0-3. And then he went 1-3, and then he went 1-4, right?
I don't remember. All I do remember is that this is a re-welcome for him back to the playoffs. I do believe he missed it in spectacular fashion last year. So,
congrats, Sean. I can't see exactly what his record is. Let's go here. See how many he's won in a row. Sean's won 9 in a row, so that's kind
either
of
his luck's gonna wear out, or he's just gonna ride the streak into a title.
Scary. Maybe. We'll see. But Sean is going to... Oh, sorry, guys. Trying to get the fucking playoffs pulled up here. Sean's going to end up playing the number 7 seed, which is Chris. Chris wound up as the very last seed. Wow. You took a game lead on him because he lost and you won. Good job,
it might have been strategic. We'll see what happens. Where
probably bad. If I were you, I would be happy with that because I wouldn't want to play Sean after he's on a hot 9 wins in a row right now.
Oh, Chris has to play Sean because of that.
Yep, Chris is playing Sean.
Okay.
And then so you're the number 6 seed. You'll be playing the number 3 seed, which is Andrew. So that's a little 8-6, 9-5 matchup there. And then the number 4 seed, which is Veronica, is playing Ben, who's the number 5 seed. Let's go pop into that matchup real quick. The Ben Veronica matchup. 5 seed versus 4 seed. Let me see if I can do. No. All right, we'll stick with this. That's fine. Yeah. Quick thoughts here. It's the Josh Allen show right now. Veronica's got some decent players. Ibuka has been really bad, I guess. I don't know.
He's completely fallen off, yeah. And they're playing Thursday, and they just activated, I think, Mike Evans and that other dude, something McMillan, who was like their 3rd round pick from last year, who was doing pretty well before he like snapped his neck in preseason.
He snapped his neck?
Yeah, he like fractured a vertebra in his neck, so he's been on IR all year.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well,
but Ben is he's got CMC on his bench, who I'm sure he's going to be putting in.
Yeah, I was going to say on the other side of the coin, Ben's also got James Cook. feels bad. He's got Michael Pittman with no Daniel Jones, but, Phillip Rivers can sling it, right?
I've been benching his ass. I've been benching Keenan Allen and Michael Pittman. Throw Wan'Dale in there. We're about to torch Washington.
Didn't do too much. Wan'Dale might be a good option. George Pickens is probably going to have a better game this week. He had a pretty bad game last week. His Cowboys just threw it to that number 19 dude. I can't even remember his name. All right. Who's taking this game, Spence?
Fluorescent Light Tube.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his name. Fluorescent Light Tube.
I don't think there's anybody on Veronica's bench here. She's probably going to swap in. This looks like her starting lineup. I imagine once Benny Doo gets his lineup set, he's probably going to be projected about 10 points more.
Yeah. Do we think he's starting Caleb Williams versus the Browns?
I don't know. It's a good question.
And of course, Veronica's, 99% going to start Josh Allen, but he is playing the Patriots, who are the number 1 defense against quarterbacks this year, who they lost to earlier in the year. So
how did he do on that first matchup? Do you remember?
No, I can look it up though. Let's see. We were in Boston. I watched this from some sort of bar in Boston, and I watched all of the Patriots fans go crazy. He put up 19 points still. He had 2 touchdowns, a pick, a fumble. Yeah. It's because he had 9 carries for 53 yards. So,
I think this matchup is going to solely fall on how the Bills-Patriots game plays out, like you said, and then the Rams-Lions game, because I think that Amon-Ra could put up like a 30 bomb for V. But I think Ben's gonna take this one in a close fought battle.
I also was like erring on the side of Ben, but
it's just the CMC coming off a bye week with rest against a shit Titans defense, bro. I can't see that not being good for Ben.
No, yeah, you're right. The Titans are ranked 2 against running backs.
He's not a running back though, he's a receiver.
I mean, that's true. He's gonna catch like 8 passes, right? Let's mega max that. CMC to catch 8 passes. Put $100 on it. All right, I'll take V. Somehow. Some way. Going to the semis. The winner of this one plays me, I think. So I don't really know.
That's always a question. I don't even know how it works when it goes.
I guess we'll figure it out. I just assumed that
seed or if it is just strictly follows the bracket.
I thought it followed the bracket, but I don't know. Can you look that up since you're literally the fucking commissioner? Jesus Christ, God, do your fucking job, bro.
I don't think that's in the settings. I can try and find it while you're doing the next matchup though.
Is this better? No, this is uglier. No, this is better. Okay. So we were just on this one in case anyone wants to actually see faces. Veronica has her secret weapon in Brandon Aubrey. Yeah, she'll win. The next matchup is you, sir. You and Andrew. Joe Burr?
Ian Andrew.
By the way,
mortal enemy this week.
Just to reference last week, Joe Burrow only outscored Lamar by 2 points, I think. So, still the right call by you, but I just thought it was funny that Lamar actually had a pretty decent game last week. Oh my God, you get to choose between Joe Burrow and Lamar playing each other? And who are you going with there, sir?
As Joe Burrow, right now, he got ice in his veins, brother.
He's got ice in his veins. Then we got Javonte Williams, who's been... What is he ranked now? The number 7 running back on the year. Still solid. You got Mr. Monungai, who's snuck his way into the top 30 list on the running backs. You starting the good old Christian Watson there? You can start BTJ. I think he had a pretty good week last week, right?
I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous about Christian Watson, but he's been popping off. It's hard to not start him, so I'm gonna have to play around with my lineup a little bit on that side of things.
Yeah, last 4 weeks he put up 18, 7.5, 16, 23. That's pretty good. Not bad. On Andrew's side, he's got Dak, good old Dacky boy, who's been slinging it this year. Dak's the number 3 quarterback on the year. Chase Brown, who finally is putting up numbers. Bro, look at this spread, dude. Chase Brown puts up week 1, he goes 12, then 7, and then 4, and then 8, and then 8, and then 8, and then 11. Then he starts putting up double digits. He goes 24, 15 bye week, 15, 14, 14, 17.
I don't know exactly where the week was, but somewhere in there is where they started throwing Joe Flacco in the starting lineup, which completely changed the offense.
True, but he did start off the year with Joe Burrow and was bad early on.
That is true. Their offense always sucks for some unknown reason. I don't know why.
Gotta love playing Jaylen Warren for Andrew and just being scared that he's gonna lose a touchdown to Kenny Gainwell every time. Pretty sure Gainwell scored last week, right? I don't know.
Yes, he did, I believe.
CD playing?
They said he's progressing through a concussion protocol pretty well. Seems like the coach thinks he's gonna end up playing, but who knows?
He could use that stack there versus you. And then he's just got Trey McBride, who's just an absolute fucking beast. I'm kind of scared for you on this one, Spence. And he's got the Seahawks defense versus the Phillip Rivers-led Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, I'm definitely kind of nervous about that.
His Seahawks defense,
like automatic
touchdown.
His defense is like an automatic 15, 18 points probably.
You got the Niners against Cam Ward.
Yeah,
though.
I just picked that up. I didn't like playing the Broncos against the Packers, even though the Broncos have been doing pretty well for me all year.
I agree. Yeah,
trying to shoot for the fences here.
This is gonna be a close one. I think I'm gonna predict Andrew to win, though. Unfortunately for you.
I mean, if I was a betting man, I would say Andrew. But my score has been for the last couple weeks here. It's been under projecting my score that I've been putting up, and it seems to keep doing it.
Ignore the projections. I'm just looking at strictly Andrew's team and how they've been trending, and
I agree. I think he's got some tastier matchups than some of my guys do.
I think your only hopes is that the Vikings defense has been playing pretty solid. So
they spanked the commies last week, who had nothing to play for, but the Cowboys still have a chance at playoffs.
Even the week before, the was the Seahawks that they played, right? The 2 weeks ago, the Vikings, and the game was
well, then
that's 6 for a long time or some shit, and then finally there was a defensive score. I think the Seahawks played really bad against them, so Seahawks won the game, but. Either way,
I see what you're saying. There's a chance that the defense has stepped up a little bit.
Yeah.
Still, I don't know what Dak's
been playing really well this year.
Stats are against pressure. I know that the Vikings like to send those blitzes that what's his face throws up, but whatever. We'll see what happens.
Well, I'm assuming you're gonna predict yourself to win here, so.
I mean, you gotta believe, right?
Yeah, gotta believe, man. All right, last playoff matchup, dude, for the week. You got the number 2 seed. It's the number 7 seed, Sean versus Chris. What are your thoughts?
I don't have it in front of me, so I was trying to look at the rules, but I think Sean is probably the favorite to win the league at this point. So
don't say that. Should be me. I have the bye week. I'm the favorite.
Chris just lost his quarterback. I think he's having to play somebody else. I don't know who he picked up, but
he had Brock Purdy and he has Brock Purdy currently in his lineup. Doesn't look like he has any other quarterbacks. But he does have Chris Godwin on his bench. He's got that Gadsden dude, the tight end for the Chargers, on his bench. He's got all kinds of just fucking second-tier running backs on his bench. He picked up Chuba after I dropped his ass. He's got Brian Robinson Jr. and he's got Blake Corum on his bench. So Chris is just actively hoping for Kyron Williams or someone to be out for a week so that he can play one of his running backs. I mean, his starting running backs are really good still. He's got Achane and Jacobs, and Achane's been really good this year. So it's gonna be close.
I was just taking a quick peek. I didn't realize I mentioned it for Sean welcoming back, but I did want to welcome back also Andrew and Ben to the playoffs as well.
I made the playoffs last year, right? I got eliminated round 1.
Yep, by me. As a 6-8 team.
What was the score? Do you know?
Yeah, 168 to 112. I wrecked you.
Well, you put up 168, bro. I'm pretty sure that was probably the highest score of the week, no?
It was, but Nathan and Veronica actually both put up 130 plus also.
Well, guess what? Did you win the whole thing that year?
I came in second.
No, but did you win the whole thing that year?
No, I came in second.
Okay, so I guess the fact that you beat me doesn't really matter, huh?
I had Devonte Adams put up 38.3 points.
Yeah, I'll see you in the championship this year, bro.
Yeah, I got to beat Andrew first. We'll see how that goes.
I think I am picking Sean to win this one and win his 10th game in a row and be really scary against whoever he plays next week. Thoughts?
Is Chris the one that has Achane?
I don't have a kicker. What the fuck? Yes.
Okay.
Why does that look like that? That's so weird. Yeah, my team looks kind of... Well, I guess I had... My Panthers were on bye last week, so...
Okay, I don't know what I did, but I'm like stuck in last year's play. Okay, hold on. There we go. I like got me stuck on last year's.
You're doing really good over there.
Playoffs. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Chris has Purdy, Achane, Josh Jacobs, Stephon Diggs, Terry McLaurin. He's got that Cleveland tight end, Fannin Jr., who put up a good score last week, but that was because Shedeur Sanders also had a really good week. He does not do that every week. He put up 21 last week. Chiefs defense versus the Chargers. You playing that?
Defensive options were sparse.
Yeah,
so
not the greatest.
Not a bad play with partially hobbled. What is going on with my cat? But partially hobbled Justin Herbert. Oh man, I gotta say right now it's picking Chris to win, huh?
Yeah, it likes Chris this week. I've probably just
because he's projected 120. Yeah, Devon he's been going off. So
Achane's been really good, and it's probably he has JSN in his flex position right now, but it's probably projecting JSN to score like 20 or 22 points or something against the Colts.
Jacobs might not be a bad play either, especially with the Broncos secondary being pretty good. They might have to run it more than they have been in the last few games, but
let's see if Jacobs is a little banged up or what. It's questionable.
The battle of the running backs on these two, huh? RJ Rice. RJ Harvey and Josh Jacobs, huh?
Oh yeah, Sunday at 4:25. We'll see how Sean's matchup's shaping up after Thursday because he has Bijan go. So if Bijan goes nuclear against the Buccaneers, could be a good start for him. I think I'm picking Sean to win this one though. Who do you like, sir?
I think I like a couple more of Chris's matchups better. I think I'm going to pick Chris, even though he's been kind of
okay
floundering down the stretch here. We'll see what happens. Sean's been on a hot streak. You can't go forever, right?
True. Yeah, I mean, he lost last week. Oh, we're talking about Sean. You're talking about Sean. I thought you were talking about Chris. I mean, yeah, he can't go. He could actually go forever, technically.
You know, real quick. I just want to make a comment. My biggest mistake of this entire fantasy season, I was
dropping RJ
Harvey too early.
Yeah, that feels bad. Just dropped a gold mine under the waiver wire. I wouldn't have done that. I would have held on to him.
I couldn't play him. I had to pick somebody else up. That's the way it goes.
It's okay. You got Kyle Monangai. He's basically the same thing, right?
He's been doing pretty good for me. Yeah,
he's not bad.
He's my boy.
He's not bad.
And you're on bye, and then you get to sit here nice and neat, wait, and not stress about anything.
Yep.
I did want to make a quick comment. Garrett is the bottom team of the league this year. He's playing in the poop bowl with Mom, who is trying to avoid her second poop bowl in a row.
Let's go look at the poop bowl. They're the lowest seeds, huh? Oh, Garrett's got the poop bowl bye week. It's fire, dude. And then mom's playing against Sarah. There you go. Shannon's got Beth, and Dad's got Nate. Let's see who the poop bowl champion is this year. I think Garrett wins the whole thing, but you have to actually win your matchup to win the consolation ladder, right? Like,
if you win, you stay in the higher bracket. Like, it doesn't move you down towards the poop bowl.
Right. Okay. So I don't know what's gonna happen there, but this is what's important here: the playoff matches. I think that's it, though, man. Gotta wait and see what's happening. It's exciting stuff.
We usually go over it. I can't remember. I think it's $200 to first place, $100 to second place, and then $50 to third place.
200, 150.
That's the moolah on the line, baby.
And after the semis, the losers in the semis will play each other for third place, yeah?
Yes, that is correct.
Got it. I wonder why it's not showing that. Oh, it's down here. That's why. Wait, I'll have to look at this. It looks weird on the winners consolation ladder thing. I don't know how all that works. Either way, I think that's it, man. See everyone next week. See who's in the semis next week.
Good luck, everybody. I'm rooting for everyone except Andrew. Sorry, bud.
I'm rooting for all you guys because I don't have to do anything this week.
I'm real curious. Who do you not want to face in the next round?
I don't want to play against Sean.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Everyone else, I think maybe I have a chance against, but Sean seems scary, so I don't want to play against that. So we'll see. We'll see how Sean does this week against Chris. All right, folks. See you all next week. Playoffs
Good
week
luck,
1.
everyone.
Good luck to all. Goodbye.